The excitement of the hard court season is nothing short of enthralling. But now the stage is set for the players to embrace the red clay. Are you ready to see them slide, glide, rumble, stumble, and emerge dusted in the iconic terre battue? Yes, we're on the brink of the clay court stretch in the tennis season, leading up to the grand spectacle at Roland Garros come late May. The journey to the French capital kicks off with tournaments across the globe, from the United States in Houston, and then to Marrakech and Estoril at the beginning of April. Athletes are now shifting gears, adjusting their game to match the unique demands of clay after the hard court season. The tour's itinerary reads like a traveler's dream, from Monte Carlo to Barcelona, and beyond to Munich, Madrid, Rome, Geneva, and Lyon. Such an array of cities not only promises fierce competition, but a picturesque backdrop to the gritty battles ahead. Imagine a world where the ground beneath your feet shifts, where every step is a calculated risk, and every stroke of the racket is a testament to your adaptability. This is no fantasy. This is the clay court season, the gladiator arena of the tennis world. As the European spring breathes life into the red dirt, players and fans gear up for a season that's as unpredictable as it is thrilling. Why does clay court tennis feel like a different sport altogether? It's the surface. Unlike the hard courts or the grass, clay courts slow down the ball and produce a high bounce, turning the game into a chess match where patience is the queen and stamina is the king. Here, power takes a backseat to precision, and the spotlight shines on those who can outmaneuver and outlast their opponents. As the clay court season unfolds, a few names always seem to rise to the occasion. Picture, if you will, the likes of Rafael Nadal, the undisputed king of clay, whose dominance on the surface has reached mythical proportions. Nadal, who skipped the hard courts at Indian Wells, is gearing up for the season he relishes most, the clay court circuit, with the Monte Carlo Masters marking the commencement of his campaign on the iconic red terrain. The Monte Carlo Masters has seen Nadal clinch victory 11 times, although he's been absent for the past 2 tournaments, with his most recent win in 2018. A healthy Nadal is certain to appear at the Barcelona Open, a tournament he has dominated by winning it a record 12 times. As a 22-time Grand Slam champion, Nadal is always a top contender, and fans are especially eager for a showdown between him and Carlos Alcaraz, which could symbolize a passing of the torch. Nadal, a 5-time victor of the Madrid Open, has been a staple at this ATP Masters 1000 event since its debut, offering him a platform to bid farewell to his supporters in Madrid. Alcaraz has claimed the past 2 and will be looking for his 3rd Madrid Open title in a row here in 2024. The Italian Open serves as the final tune-up before the French Open. Yet it's far from a preparatory event. Regarded as a key fixture in the clay court season, Nadal has triumphed here 10 times at this ATP Masters 1000 event. Roland Garros holds a special place in Nadal's heart, and he wouldn't dream of missing it when fit. Having to forego defending his title last year due to a hip injury, Nadal aims to exit the sport with a 15th French Open victory, and it would be unwise to doubt his chances. But the story doesn't end with Nadal. Each year, new challengers emerge, eager to etch their names into the annals of clay court lore. In 2024, Novak Djokovic is also setting his sights on the clay court season, targeting victories at the Paris Olympics, French Open, and Monte Carlo Masters, as tennis commentator Gil Gross highlights. With a collection that includes 3 French Open victories, 2 wins at the Monte Carlo Masters, and an Olympic bronze medal from Beijing in 2008, Djokovic is eager to enhance his achievements by securing an Olympic gold in 2024 and expanding his impressive collection of titles. The upcoming clay court season holds significant value for the Serbian player, as he aims to achieve several monumental milestones. securing a quadruple career slam by claiming each of the 4 major titles at least 4 times, completing a triple Golden Masters by winning each of the 9 ATP Masters 1000s events at least 3 times, and capturing the coveted Olympic gold medal. Given these ambitious goals, Gil Gross claims that Djokovic will be particularly driven to excel on clay courts. On a recent edition of the Monday Match Analysis podcast, Gross remarked, "I don't think there's any doubt that the time of year that is going to be the most important to Novak will be the clay." Gross added, "When it comes to motivation, when it comes to emptying the tank mentally and physically, in terms of energy exertion, yeah, that's going to be the time of year when Novak is wanting to be firing on all cylinders, especially because of the Olympics." Let's not overlook Carlos Alcaraz, who turns 21 in the middle of the clay court season. He boasts an impressive 7 titles on clay already, including double victories at both the Madrid and Barcelona tournaments. Last year, Alcaraz showed the potential to challenge Djokovic, if not for his physical setbacks. As the youngest among his peers, time is undoubtedly an ally for Alcaraz in his promising career ahead. For some, the clay season is an opportunity to reset, to find their rhythm in the slow dance of red dirt. For others, it's a chance to prove their versatility, to show that they can master the art of patience and strategic play. The tension builds as each tournament progresses, leading to moments of sheer brilliance and heart-stopping drama. The journey through the clay court season is a tour de force, a series of battles that lead to the ultimate showdown at Roland Garros. But before we reach the gates of the French Open, let's embark on a voyage through its prestigious precursors. First, we touch down in Monte Carlo, a tournament as glamorous as its setting, where the Azure Sea meets the terracotta courts. Here, the battle for supremacy begins, as players adjust their sights and fine-tune their games. Next, we traverse to Madrid, where altitude adds an extra layer of intrigue. The ball flies faster, the stakes are higher, and the drama unfolds against the backdrop of Spanish passion and pride. Our journey then takes us to Rome, the eternal city, where history and tennis intertwine. The Italian Open serves as the final litmus test before Roland Garros, offering a glimpse into who might ascend to the clay court throne. And then there's Roland Garros, the crown jewel of the clay court season. But what makes this tournament the ultimate test of wills? A battleground where only the most resilient emerge victorious. Roland Garros is not just a tournament, it's a saga. Set in the heart of Paris, it's where dreams are realized and legends are forged. The French Open is the culmination of the clay court season, a 2-week odyssey that tests every fiber of a player's being. The excitement of fans reaches a fever pitch, as the best in the world converge on the storied courts of Roland Garros. Each match is a narrative, filled with twists and turns, triumphs and heartaches. The slow surface ensures long, grueling rallies, where mental fortitude is as crucial as physical endurance. Why is winning Roland Garros considered one of the highest honors in tennis? It's not just the prestige or the history, it's the sheer difficulty. To win here, one must not only defeat their opponents, but also conquer the clay itself. It's a surface that demands respect, revealing the true warriors of the sport.